If I had to start learning trading all over again from zero, I would do a lot of things differently. And in this video, I want to share exactly what I would do today to avoid wasting time, losing money, and burning out. So, if you are new to trading or if you have been stuck for a while, this might save you months or even years. Make sure to watch until the end, and if this helps you, leave a like and subscribe. I appreciate it. One of the first things I would do, I would invest in the right education from day one. Not blindly follow free content everywhere. Not jump between YouTube videos, but actually look for one structured learning path or a mentor I trust. Yes, it costs money, but losing thousands in the markets because you had no plan, that's way more expensive. So my very clear recommendation at this point, if you have some money by side and you have someone you trust, you better invest in education. And also what speaks for it, just think of it. Imagine you want to become a doctor. To become a doctor, you need years, several years of education and learning and practice. So I think we should treat trading the same way, because this is a job that requires skill, and this skill must be learned. And I think if you wanted to become a doctor, you wouldn't teach yourself with YouTube videos. I wouldn't only focus on technicals. Back then, I thought price action was all I needed, or some indicators. But today I know better. I would study technical analysis and fundamental analysis. Still today, many people think it is support and resistance what drives price, or it's a trend line. But the fact is, it's the fundamentals that drive price. That means if you are aware of these fundamentals, you have a bigger picture. If you only know the chart, so trading just with technicals, but not the context behind it, you are trading blind. Of course, it still can be profitable. But in this case, I can just speak for myself. Since I am trading with fundamentals combined with technicals, my whole trading just got to another level. So how would it look like to trade with fundamentals and technicals? Very simple. You use the fundamentals to get the bias, and you use the technicals to time the trade. For example, with supply and demand. As a beginner, here is the exact order I would follow to build real skill. Firstly, market structure. How does price actually move? What are key levels? How do trends form and break? Secondly, and likely the most important, risk management. I would learn exactly how much I can risk per trade and why surviving is more important than winning. And the third point, a simple repeatable strategy. Define your setup, your confirmation system, and 100% clarity on when not to trade and when to take a trade. I can tell you how I do it. For example, if I trade on my funded accounts, I just take the best setups, like we call them the all-star align setups. That means, depends on what market I trade, I want to have COT data on my side. I want a valuation model on my side if we are over or undervalued. And I want a seasonality on my side. And this is actually how I get my bias. And then I just need a very clear and nice supply or demand zone to enter. And that's it. I have a setup. In the beginning, I wouldn't really touch real money. I'm also not a fan of demo trading, but I think demo trading is okay just in the beginning to understand how can I place a trade, how can I manage it, how can I move my stop loss to break even, for example, and set a limit order, a market order or whatever, just to get used to the program. But once you understand all of this stuff, I would still not recommend to trade with your own money. I would just buy a small challenge at a prop firm. That means you are actually not trading with real money, but you have the potential to get an account, for example, like a 10K account. And the fee is like $100 or $150, I'm not sure, for a 10K account. But then you have real money behind it. You understand what I mean? That would mean if you lose your account, because if you reach max drawdown limit, then you would lose your $100. So there's real money behind it. And I think this is important because trading has a lot to do also with emotions, trading psychology, trading mindset, and this is just another topic. track the mindset like a pro. I would journal everything from day one. Not just my trades, but my thoughts, emotions, and mistakes. And this is so important. Why? Because in trading, the biggest enemy is often your own mind. Impatience, revenge trading, fear of missing out. They are real killers if it comes to success. Mastering yourself is so important, such as mastering the chart. So if I were starting today, I would slow down. I would invest in real education. I would learn both technicals and fundamentals from day one. I would build a strong foundation before ever risking a cent. Because trading isn't about one lucky win. It's about becoming the kind of trader who wins long term. Guys, thanks for watching. If this gave you clarity, give the video a thumbs up and subscribe for more real trading content. And in the comments, tell me, what's your biggest struggle right now in trading? I might turn it into the next video. Thanks for watching. Stay focused. Happy and safe trading, guys.